And it's built exactly like the one in the movie American Graffiti.
Okay.
And that was my joy of life when I first seen the movie when I was 17. And so it took a long time, but I actually found a 32 coupe in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, that a man had that he passed away, and they was selling it, and I bought it.
Yeah. See behind me, we're here at Viva Las Vegas for their annual car show here at the Orleans, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Great weather. It's in the 80s, the high 80s, might be even get to 90 today. Great day to be out at a car show and checking out the cool rides. Let's get started. Let's take a walk. Follow me along. Welcome to another episode of Gearhead, man. I'm Mark, your host. Yeah, we're here at Viva Las Vegas for the annual car show here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Orleans Hotel Casino. And you can see behind me some great cars. We're going to start walking, see what we can find. We're going to talk to a few people, a few owners, and find out about their rides and on how long they've been coming here. Maybe it's their first time, maybe they're repeat folks coming here from wherever to show off the cars. So let's take a walk, see what we find, and let's get started, guys.
Hey, this is probably the most videoed and or photographed car at the annual Viva Las Vegas car show. Everybody using it as a background for their photos and videos. I do. I've been doing it ever since I've been coming here for the last 4 or 5 years. Thought we'd take a nice start off by walking down a lot of the vendors. They sell a lot of different things here, clothes, collectibles. You know, the rockabilly world is a huge following. You know, they dress kind of a 50s feel. There's even some tattoo artists here because that's also a big part of the rockabilly world. Tattoos. Let's start heading over and start looking at some of the cars. I love this. I've seen this Corvair at many car shows over the last few years. I love it. It's pretty cool. You know, of course it has like a bomber or a fighter feel to it with the paint job and paint scheme. I got a big connection to the Corvair world. My father owned one. 63 Spider turboed. A lot of car clubs here as well. Love the louvers in the hood. That looks pretty cool. Man, there's always so many great cars here. I I love this truck. Pretty cool. I love the paint. I always love flames. Flames on anything. Only thing I don't like is real flames. Because real flames on the car is usually gone really bad. Now here is a great paint job as well. I love this black and the black and white checkerboard. Kind of a victory flag, checker flag type thing. Love the suicide doors. That's always cool on the rat rod. I love those huge tires outside the frame and the body. That's a sweet ride, man. And I always love these poster boards and pictures and story of the car that they put out in some of the cars that are on display here for the car show. So the folks out there can get kind of a look at the history of the vehicle. It's an old truck with almost a modern feel to it, especially in the bed area. Always like the coupes, especially the open convertible coupes, open top coupes. Nice two-tone paint job on that pickup. Talk to those officers. I thank them for their service. I always do when I see law enforcement out in public, and military and everyone else, you know, that serves, firemen, everyone. I really respect what they do. Man, what a long car. Some of these cars back in the day were so long. No way you can find a place to park those cars nowadays. If you took one to the mall, you'd be screwed. Seen a lot of station wagons out. Nice paint job on that. Two-tone colors. These popped. And I've seen this car at a lot of car shows too. I love how it has vintage stuff up on the roof rack. Fits the car's age and era. Nice old station wagon. An Edsel. Seen many Edsels out here today. And actually I'm going to talk to one of my interviews is with some folks that have an Edsel station wagon and the trailer. All right. This 1960 El Camino is going to be the first gentleman I'm going to talk to today. I'm going to do a quick walk around with the car before we meet with the gentleman and learn more about this El Camino of his and the motor that's in it as well. That black and that chrome really pop.
All right, we're still here at Viva Las Vegas. Found this great car, and standing behind me is Rocky. We're going to go over and introduce ourselves and find out more about this beautiful ride. Hi, Rocky. Mark.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So let's start off where the year of the car, a little bit of information, and then how you found it, what shape it was in, and what you did to it.
Okay, so
on through.
This is a 1960 El Camino. I found this, it was basically almost a junkyard car. It had no engine or transmission. The hood was in the trunk. And I was looking for a project car. My father had recently passed away and he was into drag racing. And when he died, I inherited his engine. And so I was looking for something to do with this engine to kind of memorialize my father. And he was always a Chevy lover, and that is a big block Chevy.
Okay.
So I found this car, and it was about a 3-year build, and it was basically everything underneath it has been replaced, every ball joint bushing. It's set up for drag racing other than the roll cage and the interior. I wanted to cruise more than race, but I could drag race. And it has shaved door handles.
Oh, I love that.
So I actually have door poppers on there. I can push a button and the door will pop open.
Okay.
And it has the emblem shaved. So it's just basically like an early 60s style, like an American Graffiti era cruiser.
Okay.
The Chevrolet has been shaved off the front. And the El Camino never came with this extra chrome. That's Impala stuff.
Okay.
So another side story is I actually totaled the car once and rebuilt it.
All right.
So the new front end came off an Impala, and since all those holes were already there, I just added that chrome on. I always thought it would look good like that. So.
How long did it take you to just want to get out of bed after that?
Couple weeks, and then in a year and a half, I had it going and painted. I did all the work myself. It wasn't easy, but this is the first car I've ever done, and if you're going to do something like this, you just got to work on it every day. It's the only way they get done.
Yes.
So, even if it's only an hour a day. And got the interior redone. It's you can see the tachometer there. It's race ready other than the shoulder harness. That's the one thing I'd have to really push it to its limit.
Yep, definitely.
I made my own side pipe exhaust.
Oh, okay.
There's a baffle there that'll keep it quiet to a degree. It's still loud. And then up here I have a cutout. So if I were to race, I would take those off. Okay. And at nighttime, I actually get a little bit of fire coming out of it.
Wow.
I might actually do that tonight.
Okay.
I might take those off and see if I can get it to light up a little bit. It's not big. It just might be a little puff.
Okay.
But it's not set up with flamethrower exhaust or anything. And then on the back here, I got 59 Cadillac taillights, which are not original to the car. These are original bezels. And the original taillights would have come to a point, but not this far. And then there was emblems here that are shaved off and cleaned off.
I like that, that look.
And then it has a custom red and black interior. That's just kind of a period style, correct tuck and roll interior. So
beautiful car, man.
Thank you.
Are you from Vegas?
Yeah, I live here.
Okay.
And I'm here with the Zombies this year.
Okay.
And we're having a good time.
Glad. You've been to this show before?
So last year was my first year here with the car.
Okay.
And it was my first car show with the car. I finished it just in time, and I wasn't even running right. I just had to get to Viva, so I made it.
Sweet.
And now it's running a lot better. I've worked on it a lot this year.
Is it a day?
It's not a daily driver.
Okay.
I know we're looking at about 4 to 5 miles to the gallon. So
okay.
At premium gas. So
I don't think Jay Leno could afford that for a daily driver.
He might, but yeah. So
But at least, you know, you plan to doing more shows
Oh yeah,
every year? Or?
I do as many shows as I can, mostly in Vegas. I don't get out of town with it. I haven't yet anyway.
Okay. That was going to be my next question, because you did mention American Graffiti, and Modesto in a couple months is going to be having their annual American Graffiti Festival.
Wow.
Which is a classic car cruise on Friday night, and then a car show Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I've never been to that one, but I'd like to venture out. It's time. The car's done. It's working real well. Everything. I'm working the bugs out of it. It's time to start getting it out and showing it more. So.
You have a trailer for it?
Not yet.
Yeah, probably need that before you can.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to drive it all the way out there.
No.
Cost me
and
a
if
fortune.
you got a trailer, would it be an open trailer or a closed trailer?
Well, I'd like to get a closed one, because a lot of times those closed trailers, you can sleep in them at night if you go to these all-night shows, you know, weekenders.
Yep.
Kind of like a toy hauler.
Yep.
Would you like to take a look at the engine?
Yeah, definitely.
Usually don't show it at these kind of car shows, but I'll show it to you real quick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is the other gem here. So this is a 468 big block, 671 blower, roller rocker, roller cam, steel crank. This is a 100% drag race engine ready to race. The only thing I did was change the cam in it to make it more streetable. My dad raced on alcohol.
Okay.
And so the cam he had was way too radical to take on the street, and he had an Enderley bird catcher on there.
Okay.
So I tuned it back to carbs, put a different cam in it to make it more streetable. We're still looking at about 800 horsepower.
Sweet. Do you know what kind of torque it has?
It would probably be in the similar range.
Okay.
I mean, torque and horsepower are usually pretty close. And
Yes.
You know, so I have not dynoed it. I just know this is the formula. On alcohol, my dad was pushing 1,200 horsepower with this engine.
Wow.
And he broke 200 in the quarter mile. He did that one time.
Wow.
And in the NHRA, his license didn't allow him to go that fast. And he kind of knew it was getting expensive, and he knew he was going to be quitting racing soon. So he just went out and went for it. And he got in trouble for doing it, but it was a bucket list thing of his was to break 200 in the quarter mile, and he did it one time.
Wow.
With that engine.
Sweet. That is awesome, man. A great story.
Yeah.
Beautiful motor.
Thank you.
Whole package is bumper to bumper. If I had them, if this was something I would love to have. All right, again, thank you.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you, and I'll be looking for this on YouTube.
Yes, it's going to be, I usually a week, I run about a week. So,
Okay.
And I try to do Sunday morning, so look for this a week from tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Great talking to you. Great story.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Are we clear?
Yep.
All right, here's your.
Oh.
Don't want to lose that. Thank you, sir.
No. All right, thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching that. Let me know what you think about this El Camino, man. I love it. If I could build something like this is what I would want. All right, let's get going and see what else we can find out here, guys.
That's kind of a cool pickup. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Wow, that is cool. That's my favorite original monster creature. The creature from the Black Lagoon. And the black and that textured green, there's green hints all over it. Accents, you would say. There's the creature from the Black Lagoon behind the wheel. Sweet ride. Now, one of the vendors out here is selling, car parts and car memorabilia, T-shirts and magnets, anything and everything car related. Man, if I had a couple extra $100, I would have took home a lot of stuff from this vendor. Old school. Manufacturer. He had some great stuff here. Model kits, all kinds of stuff. And these were several of these little postcards around. This is a kind of a wrap think design. I always loved the Rat Fink. I grew up with the Rat Fink era. Pretty cool. I like this pickup, or not a pickup, it's a delivery van. Wait till you see what it's set up to haul. Get around it here. And if you look on the graphics on the side, it's also Rat Fink themed. Yeah, it's a bike hauler. Pretty cool. A hog hauler, maybe. Pretty cool, man. I love this delivery van. And here is the second interview. Another station wagon and trailer combo. This is a great brother and sister. They have several cars. Next year, they've been coming here for a while, and next year they're going to be hopefully to bring 2 or 3 cars from their collection here as well. They're from LA area.
Still here at Viva Las Vegas. Came across this cool car and trailer. I'm going to talk to the 2 owners who had this car. Hi, I'm Mark. Ian.
My sister Tanya.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What can you tell me about the history of this? Where how you found it, where you got it, what year is it, make and model, and from bumper to bumper, what you guys did to it and make it better, and then we'll move on to the trailer.
Okay. So this is my 1958 Edsel Bermuda station wagon. We actually obtained it from this gentleman that lives up in the high desert by the name of William Cook.
Okay.
We actually went up there. He sells a lot of, he has a lot of Edsel parts. So we went there just to get a windshield for another Edsel that we have.
Okay.
I saw this on his trailer. He had taken it to Pomona. I saw it, fell in love with it, and I asked him how much he wanted it. That's how I got it. I got it 2 years ago.
Sweet.
Yes. So my brother has done a lot of little upgrades on it. Not much. Everything pretty much is original. He fixed the teletouch on the steering wheel. We upgraded it to a newer version. That way when we press the teletouch, it's a lot easier for it to shift.
Okay.
The old system would go bad, and you have to. A lot of people don't notice, but you have to shift in order: park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then go backwards.
Okay.
Kills the motor. So we were getting ready for a show. Wouldn't go to drive. We had to go to low and then drive, and then test drove it, and it went out. So I upgraded. There's a new company that makes paddle shifters.
Okay.
And it integrated easily into this. Updated the ignition with Pertronics. Put wheelwood disc brakes, power booster. New radio. You gotta have radio, when you drive.
Yeah, definitely.
And from there, everything else is basically stock. Just slowly, little bit at a time, get going.
I'm a huge I Love Lucy fan, so I named her Edsel May Mertz.
Okay.
That is her name.
Cool.
Yeah, we have a 1958 as well, Lakewood. My brother as well did all the work inside. We had to gut it, redid the inside, reupholstered the seats. The seats I actually found at a junkyard just by pure luck. I was looking for car parts. Instead, I came across the seats.
Sweet.
Wonderful. Yeah, I've had the trailer for more than 10 years, and we've been bringing it to the car show ever since we got it.
Sweet. So you've been here before with the Viva Las Vegas, or?
Oh yes, we've
She's
been coming
here longer than I. My first time was the first time they had it here.
So basically,
The trailer, we did not a restoration, we just put it back together to get it going. I rewired it, put 110, it has 12 volt. I put solar panels. It's got 2 solar batteries, RV batteries that runs the whole trailer. The propane works, so the stove works, and it has a little propane light on it.
Okay.
It's just basically a little trailer that we take to car shows.
I think that's great that you weren't going there for the seats, but you found them.
Yes, correct. Just so happened to come by them.
It's always good to hang out at maybe a junkyard for.
Oh, I love going there. I'll spend the whole day there. Yeah.
I went there on Valentine's Day. That's how much I like going to junkyards. And that's how
The car is beautiful.
One of 7 that we have. So.
1 of 7.
1 of 7. So we have the Bermuda, we have the Villager, we have a Pacer, Ranger, Corsair. What else? 59 Ranger. Oh, and 2 Pacers. 2 Pacers. Or a 4-door and a 2-door.
Okay.
Hopefully next year we'll have at least 3 of them here.
My dad had a Corvair.
Corvair? Yeah. It's nice.
But you said Corsair.
No, Corvair.
Oh,
Corsair,
Corvair.
sorry.
Oh,
Corsair.
Corsair.
Corsair. Did I say Corvair?
No,
Oh, okay.
my brain went to that went to.
Yeah.
I am blonde and old. So. Squirrel. Let's go take a look at the inside.
I got my driving speakers that I built.
Oh, those are cool. So, Bluetooth.
Yeah.
That is way cool.
Easy. I replaced. These are wires, brand new wires, but I make them look cloth like the old ones.
Yeah.
The little Bluetooth systems inside.
Sweet. How long did it take to build that?
A friend of mine sold me the whole stand,
Okay.
Bluetooth, and I just updated all the other stuff. I
Sweet.
did have to weld this on because the post office, when they delivered it, it just went like this. Boom, snapped it off.
Wow. I've had that nightmare too. You ever thought about building them and selling them, or?
No, these are rare. These are 1940s driving speakers.
Oh,
these are,
okay.
I'm keeping these. I have another set that are shaped like a heart. I don't know what driving had those, and then I have the regular 60s aluminum ones.
Okay.
Those I'm making a couple of sets. I'll probably.
Oh, these are probably like cast iron then, or something.
Yeah.
Sweet. Great job, man.
Thank you.
And that fits the theme of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a solar panel.
That's cool. Seats look great.
So yeah, it runs off. I have 2 batteries that run off. Has an inverter that runs 110, which the Martini lights I added those. Here's the old-fashioned light switch on there too.
Sweet, that's pretty cool.
Stove works.
Nice, man.
Needs to be restored again. The water damage. These things leak. Always leak no matter what. So hopefully next year I'll have AC in it.
Okay. But yeah, air conditioning is nice. I love what you did. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Hope to see more of your cars here.
Yeah, hopefully next
in
year
the
we'll have at
future.
least 3 of them here.
Okay. Do you have a trailer? Do you haul any of them around, or just drive them?
Yeah. This one made the trip easy.
All right. Thanks again, folks.
Thank you so much.
Glad to talk to you.
It was nice talking to you.
Nice. And this is going to be on my channel. Normally I post new episodes on Sunday morning, and I usually run a week from when I shoot something to when I get it up.
So next week?
This will be next Sunday,
Okay.
a week from
I'll
tomorrow.
look for it.
Okay.
Awesome.
And we'll see you guys next year.
Next year we'll be here for sure.
Thanks
Thank
again.
you.
All right, folks. Let me know what you think of what we saw here with the car and the trailer, and leave your comments below. And please follow me on to the next car and cars here at the show. We're going to be here for a while. Let's take a walk.
Came across this. It was a converted trailer, and now it's a haircutting. You can come in here and get a haircut, which you don't see too many barbers around anymore. Everything's a salon now. And I love these barber chairs, man. They look just like hot rods. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool deal.
Big round of applause of the bride and groom. Well, hi there, friends. Name's Elsa. Well, and here today is Matt and Sarah renew their vows after 17 years of holy matrimony. And the crowd goes wild. Marriage is a wonderful and holy estate, instituted at the time of man's beginning, a marvelous journey taken by two. But marriage is also a very big commitment. To live together, to love together, to celebrate together, but also to work out life's problems and challenges, also together. So let me hold your flowers, and please join hands and look at each other. Matt, will you have Sarah to be your wife? Do you promise to love her? You promise to love her, honor her, comfort and cherish her, keep her in sickness and health for as long as you both shall live? Sarah, will you have Matt to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, honor him, comfort and cherish, keep him in sickness and health for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Very good. Now, as you look at each other, I want you to think back to the first day that you met. From that day all the way to today, my gosh, what an incredible journey you two have been. And with that journey in mind...
These are two cool push cars where they're pushing around their fur babies. They're Volkswagen themed, a Volkswagen bus and a Volkswagen bug. And the gentleman says he owns some real life Volkswagens back at home too. They're, pretty cool deal. I love this yellow paint. Kind of a mustard yellow, I'd say. Nice ride. Bed's been finished off, wood and chrome. Inside looks pretty nice and pretty clean as well. Beautiful truck. Alright, this is the last interview. I found Milner. John Milner's here somewhere, and as we take a walk around Milner's 32 Ford, we'll keep an eye out for him. He's usually not too far away from his car.
All right, we're still here at Viva Las Vegas car show here at Orleans in Vegas. And I don't know how I did it, but I found Milner's car. He must be around here somewhere, and we're going to talk to Ken and find out how he got a hold of Milner's car. Maybe he raced him for it. All right. Hi, Ken. Mark,
hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
So what can you tell me about this car? What year, the model and all that, and what you did to it? What was it like when you got your hands on it, and how do we get to this point?
Okay. Well, it's a 5-window Ford 32 Deuce Coupe.
Okay.
It's called the Deuce Coupe. It's kind of the iconic hot rod of the back in the years. And the Deuce stands for 2, as in 32.
Okay.
So it's 32 is the only one they can call Deuce Coupe because it ends in 2. 32. So it's a 5-window Deuce Coupe. There are 3 windows, but it's a 5-window, and it's built exactly like the one in the movie American Graffiti.
Okay.
And that was my joy of life when I first seen the movie when I was 17. And so it took a long time, but I actually found a 32 Coupe in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, that a man had that he passed away, and they was selling it, and I bought it, and then I completed it all the way into where it exactly looks and represents the one in the movie.
Okay.
The 32 Deuce Coupe. The man that built the one in the movie, the 32 in the movie, I also met him, and he actually signed my car because he said, "Ken, you've got it." And he signed my car, Don Dorman, and he signed my car and thanked me for building it, and I thanked him for signing it very much so.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm worthy to be talking to you.
What's that?
I don't know if I'm worthy to be talking
You're
to
definitely worthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
For that car.
Yeah. Tell him to go race a few and come back and I'll show him how it's done.
So how long have you had it?
I've had it since 2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. And then I've been showing it for 5 years.
Okay.
This is my 6th year showing it. and I've showed her from Montana to Arizona and all the states in between. And I've won 28 trophies with it. All but 5 was best of show or first place.
Okay. Nice, man. I believe it. You ever been to American Graffiti Festival in Modesto?
I'm going this summer. I'm going in June. They invited me to come over, and I'll be there this summer in Modesto.
I go there every year.
I'll be there.
I film it for my channel.
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Cool. I saw Candy Clark last year there, and the little girl.
Yes.
Not a little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Candy's here today.
Oh, okay.
And I talked to her again because I talked to her when she signed my car 2 years ago. So I got another great selfie with her, and she gave me another signed poster or a picture of her, and the one I chose of, and she signed it, and so I met her for the second time, and she remembers me from. So that was a good deal.
Yep, that's pretty cool. Let's take a walk around. So you were saying about the carbureting?
Yeah, that was the last scene I tried to find because everything had to be exactly like the one in the movie. So that's a Chevy 327.
Okay.
Even though it's in a Ford 5-window deuce coupe, that's a Chevy 327 like in the movie.
Okay.
And then the manifold and the Ford deuces, it had to be the free manifold, and I found that in Connecticut years back, and with the Ford deuces, and that made the engine original. So I bought that online. Come back, and me and my best buddy Dana Killian, we put that on, and he tuned the carbs because he's a master at that. But he passed away last year.
Oh no!
And so I show this in honor of my best friend Dana Killian, that is the mechanic that everybody went to with their hot rods from school on.
Wow, that is impressive. Sorry to hear about that, man.
Yeah, we all are. He was my best friend since 2nd grade. Well, but you're glad that you meet people like that.
Definitely.
Like
man.
Dana, he helped me design this exactly. He put the new lines on it, the fuel lines it needs to be. He did everything. He put the electric fuel pump on it so he could pump the fuel like it should be. And the day he built it and it made all them final adjustments in his garage, I went to a car show in Wyoming the next day, and I won 3 trophies. Best of show, spectator's choice, and I won one from a sponsor. And I've never won 3 trophies before, but that night, when I come home that night, he passed away. He got up and told his wife that he wasn't feeling very good, and he dropped a heart attack in his own bedroom.
Terrible, man.
Yeah. But all of us back home, for his funeral, all of us that still have hot rods, we escorted the hearse to the gravesite.
Sweet, man.
And I escorted it with this car.
Sweet.
It was wonderful.
Definitely it's a tribute to him, man.
After we left, the family was there and they wanted me to, so I did. I got it on all 4 gears in my Deuce Coupe, passed out on the highway next to the cemetery, and they loved it. And his wife come up and hugged me and said, "Thank you very much." He would have loved that, and I says he does love it because he's seen it.
Yep.
And so it was great.
Oh, I bet, man. It's a beautiful car. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Thank you for showing it to everyone and sharing it with the public.
That's what I love so much. I love that so much. It's my best hobby I've ever had.
Beautiful. And it's a good tribute to the movie.
Yes, sir. Certainly is. An iconic movie.
Yes.
And that is the iconic hot rod, 32 Deuce.
All right, Ken, thank you for talking to me.
Yes.
I'm going to get this up on my channel. Yeah, it's not going to be this Sunday, but it's going to be next Sunday.
All right.
Once a week, I try to. It takes me about a week to get everything edited and the way I want it and post it up there.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Have a safe trip when you're done here.
I will. Thank you. I'll load it in the trailer and I'll go home.
All right.
All right.
And we'll look forward to you in Modesto.
I'll be in Modesto, buddy.
I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for you, man. That is so awesome.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. All right, everyone. What do you think about this Deuce Coupe, man. Yeah, definitely, it's Milner right there, man. All right, let me know in the comments below, and keep following me around. We're going to see more cars. All right, thank you.
I love this two-tone paint. It is great. The silver, and I believe that's like a burgundy. Another cool station wagon. It's actually a 57 Bel Air Nomad. Really cool looking car. I love the paint.
Well, that brings the end of another episode of Gearhead, man. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of this car show here, Viva Las Vegas, in the comments below, and I'll respond to everyone. And let me know what kind of car shows, what kind of cars you guys like, and I'll look for that in the future. Watch for this episode. All right, thank you for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, definitely hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon, and share it, like it, whatever. Thank you for if you are a subscriber, and we'll see everyone next episode.